Hey, this is WWE Revolution 2009 second DVD review, WWE DVDs. This is Rey Mysterio, the biggest little man, which is 8 hours 14 minutes long. It's actually very good in a whole. The DVD contains a lot of matches, including the debuts in ECW, WCW and WWE. I know for sure the WWE debut is against Chavo Guerrero, which is actually very obvious, if I'm being honest, because in WCW it was mostly against Eddie, and it made sense to keep it going in the family, I guess. The second good point about this DVD is there's bonus commentary, which is basically in some of the matches there is Josh Matthews and Rey Mysterio commenting on Mysterio's matches. I think it's Josh Matthews, you could check that out if you like. It's not bad commentary as far as commentary goes, I suppose. It's just good, especially in ECW matches where the commentary isn't that great, because it's just in the most extreme bits that they talk about it sometimes. Non-WWE, they don't bring up history about what's happening with the wrestlers in the organisation. Mysterio comment before the matches, that's what I've written down, and it's a very good thing. It lets you see Mysterio putting some input into his own DVD, not just matches after matches, which a lot of them are, that I own, which is a real shame really. Like my Hulk Hogan one, which is 10 hours long and you hardly see Hulk Hogan at all talking. But in this one, Rey Mysterio talks before most of the matches and just lets you know what's coming up and why it's in the DVD. Bad points now. The repetitiveness of the WCW matches is like all the same in my opinion, because it just really is all the same, or mostly the same, because he's always against Eddie and he's always against Chris Jericho in 3 I think, which is really annoying, especially if you're trying to get into it and watch a few hours of it, at least half of it, because you're seeing the same stuff all over and over, and it's sometimes really annoying, or mostly it is actually really annoying, especially if you're watching the main part of it, which is disc 2, the WCW bit. And it's mostly in WCW, as you've just heard me say. It's in probably about 1.5 of the discs, and the other 2 halves. Sorry, it's probably about a whole disc of WWE, a whole 1.5 discs of WCW, and only a half ECW, which is really a shame, because there's some fantastic matches that aren't on this from ECW with Rey Mysterio in them that I've seen in other DVDs and on YouTube as well. That's all the points of just to make. Just the best and worst matches. Well, the best, in my opinion, Rey Mysterio vs Eddie Guerrero, that's Halloween Havoc 1997. Obviously I couldn't watch this, but it was a while ago. It was in fact 12 years ago, I think. Yeah, it was very good actually. That's what I've put it as my best match for this DVD. It was a very good match, very competitive, and this is where we saw Mysterio in a really weird costume. It's like I don't know, it actually looked like a snake head he had on, because the eyes were sort of covered over, and it was like material you get in trousers like these, and it's a lot of holes in it, and that's what was over his eyes. It looked really weird. That doesn't really affect the match. The worst match, Rey vs Blitzkrieg. I can't stand Blitzkrieg because he's really actually a very boring wrestler. Because he's exactly like Rey Mysterio, besides Rey is a lot better at how he fights and how he flies through the air. And Blitzkrieg practically misses a moonsault in this, and that was supposed to win it for Blitzkrieg. But he missed it, and then they had to do it again at the live event. I heard that anyway on Wikipedia. I searched this match because it basically disgusted me that they put this on the DVD, and I was saying what if anybody agreed with me on Wikipedia, and they told me that in the recording of it with the live audience they had to redo the moonsault because he completely missed it. I don't know if that's true, But anyway, it was on a Nitro show sometime in August 1998. I think you should check that one. And that pretty much wraps it up. Besides the total rating, which I have written down here, it's 6.5 out of 10, which is pretty average for a DVD. I'll just let you see the inside of it, just like the cover, and then you unwrap it to see pictures of Rey and then the discs. The leaflet, which has all the matches, and just basically the back, which is just the same as that side, all the copyright and that. Very good in a whole. Not the best DVD I've got, but definitely not the worst either. I enjoyed this. I bought it sometime this year, 2009, probably May. It was a while, not that long ago, but I bought it on online, and I see it a lot in shops as well. Please subscribe if you want to see more reviews. I'll be doing the SmackDown ones, which I've recorded the first of, and that'll be every week obviously. And I'll be doing DVD reviews such as the Rey Mysterio one, often enough, probably about 2 a week, or sometimes just if I go on holiday, you might have to wait a fortnight and I'll miss a few editions of SmackDown, but that shouldn't happen until 2010, so that's fine. Okay, thanks for viewing, please comment, bye.